Welcome to Earthy Remedy. If you've been looking for one small food-first evening ritual to support mood, help cue your body for sleep, and offer a little surface glow to your skin, today's tiny golden ritual could become your new favorite. We're talking about saffron, that honeyed, slightly hay-like little thread that packs a lot of aroma into a pinch. Stay with me until the end because I'll walk you through two step-by-step single-serve demos. A single-thread Saffron Golden Milk you can sip tonight, and a short-contact Saffron plus Chamomile Floral Steam for a gentle skin ritual after a 24-hour patch test. Plus, I'll give you a conservative 7-day microtrial template so you can notice real, modest changes safely. Let's start small and sensible. You've got this.
First, what is saffron in plain kitchen terms? Saffron comes from Crocus sativus. The part we use is the dried stigmas, those tiny red threads that look almost like strands of sunset. In culinary practice, you'll find saffron as whole threads or as powdered saffron. I prefer whole threads for home use. They hold aroma better and are less likely to be adulterated. Powder is fine when it's from a reputable source, but cheap powders can include colorants. For our purposes today, use whole threads when you can. That's the short version. Saffron is a culinary spice with a long history, and the tiny threaded form is what gives you that true scent and flavor.
Now, let's look at what saffron may support. I'll keep the language careful. Herbs can help in small ways, but they're not magic cures. First, mood and evening cueing. Many people notice that a small sensory ritual, the scent, the color, the act of preparing something gentle, helps the nervous system shift toward ease. A single thread simmered into milk or plant milk becomes an intentional cue. Your body starts to learn this is the start of winding down. Second, sleep readiness. When you pair a calming beverage with a consistent timing, for example, sipping 20 to 40 minutes before bed, that sensory cue can sharpen your sleep routine. Third, skin brightness and surface calm. Short contact steams or cooled floral rinses with saffron and gentler herbs like chamomile can temporarily soften and scent the skin, offering a fleeting radiance. Again, the phrasing I use is may support, modest culinary doses for ritual and comfort.
Quick snapshot. How might you fold saffron into evening life without overcomplicating things? A pinch in your evening porridge, 2 to 3 threads in a warm cup of milk, or a very short floral steam after a patch test. Keep it culinary and single serve. Don't jump to concentrated supplements. This is food first, gentle, intentional, and measurable.
Safety first. I want to model a simulated on-air patch test so you know exactly what I mean. But please, do a real 24-hour forearm patch on your own skin before trying anything near your face. Here's how I'm demonstrating it now. Imagine a dime-sized spot of a cooled saffron-infused liquid on the inner forearm. You'd apply it, note the time, and wait 24 hours, watching for redness, itching, swelling, or any unusual sensation. If any of those happen, wash it off and stop. Seek urgent care for breathing changes. Also, and this is important, high doses of saffron are contraindicated in pregnancy, and certain concentrated forms can interact with medications like anticoagulants or monoamine modulating antidepressants. If you're pregnant, breastfeeding, on those meds, or have complex health conditions, check with your clinician before trying saffron regularly. We'll keep everything single serve and low dose today to reduce risk.
Okay, the recipe you stayed for. First up, single thread Saffron Golden Milk for gentle wind down. Name it in your notes if you like. This is the one to try tonight.
Ingredients. Say them slowly so you can jot them down. For one single serving, you'll need 2-3 saffron threads, or one small pinch, about 0.02 to 0.05 grams. 1 cup, that's 240 milliliters, of milk or a fortified plant milk of your choice. 1/4 teaspoon ground cardamom if you like that warm note, optional, and ½ teaspoon honey or maple syrup if you want a touch of sweetness, adults only, of course. Equipment: a small saucepan, a mug, and a fine strainer if you're using loose threads.
Step by step. Step 1. If you choose, very briefly toast the saffron threads in a dry pan for 5 to 8 seconds just to awaken the aroma. This is optional, but lovely.
Step 2. Place the saffron threads into the saucepan. Add the cup of milk. Step 3. Warm gently over low to medium heat until the milk is steaming, not boiling, about 3 to 4 minutes. Avoid a full boil. Step 4. Turn off the heat, cover the pan, and let it steep off heat for 5 to 8 minutes so the color and scent develop. Step 5. Strain into your mug if you want a perfectly clear cup. Add cardamom or sweetener as desired. Cool to a warm temperature and sip slowly 20 to 40 minutes before bed. Frequency. Try this 2 to 4 nights per week during your 7-day microtrial. Keep it single serve. Don't scale up to large concentrated batches.
Now, the second demo, short contact saffron plus chamomile steam for surface calm. This is a very short steam, only after you've completed a 24-hour forearm patch test with the cooled infusion. Name, short contact saffron plus chamomile steam. Ingredients for the steam: 2 teaspoons of dried chamomile flowers plus 2 to 3 saffron threads steeped in 3 cups, about 720 milliliters of hot water. Equipment: a heat-safe bowl, a towel, a strainer, and an optional small spray bottle if you want to keep a cooled diluted mist for later. Instructions. Step 1. Place the chamomile and saffron in the bowl and pour 3 cups of hot water over them. Step 2. Steep 6 to 8 minutes, then allow the infusion to cool until the steam feels warm, not hot. Important: perform and confirm a past 24-hour forearm patch test first. Step 3. Sit comfortably. Keep your face about 20 to 30 centimeters above the bowl. Drape the towel over your head and the bowl to trap steam, and breathe gently for 1 to 2 minutes only. This is short contact. Avoid your eyes and any broken skin. Step 4. Pat skin dry and apply a light moisturizer. Start at once per week and reduce or stop if any irritation occurs. If you strain and refrigerate any leftover infusion, keep it for no more than 24 to 48 hours and discard if it becomes cloudy or smells off.
How often? Choose one ritual, the drink or the steam, for your microtrial. Here's a conservative 7-day microtrial you can follow tonight. Day 0. Perform a 24-hour forearm patch test with a tiny cooled saffron infusion. If that's clear, Day 1. Start the golden milk in the evening and log 3 quick fields: evening calm on a 0 to 10 scale, sleep latency, how long to fall asleep, and any skin irritation on 0 to 10. Days 2 to 7, repeat your chosen ritual 2 to 4 nights that week for the golden milk, or once during the week for the short steam, and continue the log. Stop rules. If you notice redness, itching, swelling, shortness of breath, or any concerning symptoms, stop immediately and seek care. If pregnant, breastfeeding, or on anticoagulants or certain antidepressants, pause and check with your clinician before starting.
A few practical sourcing and storage notes so you don't get tripped up. Prefer reputable, single-origin culinary saffron threads from trusted spice merchants or specialty sellers. Price often signals authenticity. Extremely cheap saffron is often not real saffron. Avoid powdered blends that don't list pure saffron. Store your threads in an airtight jar away from light and heat. If you strain an infusion, refrigerate it in a sealed container and use within 24 to 48 hours. Discard if it looks cloudy or smells off. These small steps help you stay safe and enjoy the real aroma. A few quick tips and variations. If you like a deeper floral note, pair saffron with chamomile in the golden milk. Add 1 teaspoon chamomile with the saffron while warming, then strain. If you prefer a dairy-free route, choose a fortified oat or almond milk so you still get a creamy mouthfeel. If you're sensitive to sweetness, skip the honey. Remember, single serve, low dose, and consistency over intensity. That's the approach that keeps you safe and gives you a chance to notice modest effects. Quick recap before we close. Today you learned what saffron is and why threads are preferred. We covered 3 cautious benefits saffron may support: mood and evening cueing, sleep readiness, and temporary skin calm from short contact use. I walked you step by step through a single thread saffron golden milk and a short contact saffron plus chamomile steam. And I gave a conservative 7-day microtrial template, plus sourcing and storage rules. Safety matters. Do a 24-hour forearm patch test before any near-face use. Avoid high doses in pregnancy, and check with your clinician about medication interactions if that applies to you.
If you try the golden milk tonight, or complete the patch test and the saffron steam after 24 hours, I'd love to hear a one-sentence note from you. Tag @Earthy Remedy on social media with your short log. One line on evening calm and sleep latency is perfect. Share what you noticed. Listen to your body. Trust the earth. Feel the difference.
Thank you for spending this time with me. Small, careful rituals can add a lot of quiet richness to our evenings when we keep them simple and safe. Until next time, this is Earthy Remedy. Start small, notice how you feel, and let nature work in modest, sensible ways.